Silence hit the private jet like a slap on my father-in-law. Victor Hale laughed and said, "Try not to touch anything, Sarah. You wouldn't want to scratch the leather." Victor was a self-made millionaire who measured people's worth in zeros and treated them like accessories. To him, I was just his son's quiet wife, the one who wore simple clothes and never bragged. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. As the jet lifted into the clouds, he poured champagne for everyone except me, smirking as if the altitude itself proved his superiority. I just kept my eyes fixed on the window, watching the city shrink below, reminding myself why I stayed so calm, because being calm had kept me alive before. Victor spent the next hour mocking everything about me. He talked about my job that never went anywhere, my refusal to wear flashy diamonds, my habit of listening more than I spoke. He told his friends how he paid for this jet in cash, how power respected money, how the world bowed to those who could buy it. Each one of his laughs landed like a test, and I passed each one by simply staying quiet. When the plane hit some light turbulence, Victor just raised his voice, boasting even louder. "This jet," he said, tapping the wall, "is freedom. No one tells me where I can go." He glanced at me. Some people are just born to follow. Right then, the seatbelt sign chimed. A calm, steady voice came over the intercom. "Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be cruising smoothly in a moment. Special welcome to our honored guest on board today." Victor puffed up his chest, already smiling. He loved being recognized. A moment later, the cockpit door opened and the pilot stepped out, not rushed, not nervous at all. He walked straight past Victor and stopped right in front of me. He stood at attention. "Ma'am," he said clearly, "permission to address Admiral Ghost." The cabin froze. Victor's smile cracked. "I'm sorry, who?" He laughed, but no sound followed. The pilot didn't even look at him. "Admiral Ghost," he repeated, his eyes steady on mine. "It's an honor to have you aboard, Sarah Walker. The crew asked me to pass along our respect." In that instant, every memory rushed back. The night flights over Blackwater, the heavy weight of responsibility, the codename I had earned in silence, not applause. I just nodded once. "Thank you, Captain. Carry on." He saluted sharply and returned to the cockpit. No one spoke. Victor's friends stared at me like I'd just changed shape. My husband squeezed my hand, his eyes shining with a mix of pride and relief. Victor's face went pale, then red, then still. "Admiral," he finally whispered, his voice barely audible. "What does that mean?" I turned to him, my voice calm, gentle. "It means titles don't always come from money. Some come from service." He tried to laugh it off, but the jet felt smaller now, his confidence shrinking with it. The rest of the flight passed in absolute quiet. No more jokes, no more talk about champagne, just the low hum of the engines and the truth settling in. As we started our descent, Victor cleared his throat. "I didn't know," he said, not meeting my eyes. "I never needed you to," I replied softly. When the wheels touched down, the pilot's voice came over the intercom one last time. "Welcome to your destination. Thank you again for flying with us and for your service, Admiral Ghost." This time, Victor stood when I stood. He cleared the aisle for me without a single word. And as I walked off that jet, I understood something simple and unshakable. Respect earned in silence always echoes louder than any boast at 30,000 feet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.